Hey everybody, it's Renee. Today we're going to talk about James chapter 3, verse 18. It says, "A harvest of righteousness is shown in peace by those who make peace." James uses the metaphor of farming to illustrate the truth about righteousness. Just as seeds must be planted under the right conditions to thrive, so too must we cultivate righteousness through peace, humility, and love. James echoes Jesus' Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 5:9. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God." James points out that true righteousness isn't about following rules or fixing our actions. It's more about changing our heart to reflect God's character and values. It means showing love, compassion, humility, and integrity so that our actions genuinely honor God. Being a pacemaker means actively working to resolve conflicts instead of just avoiding them. It's about stepping into situations where there's tension and trying to mend relationships, whether they're personal or in our churches or communities. Peacemakers listen to different viewpoints and help create a space for understanding and reconciliation. Jesus showed us what it means to be a peacemaker by teaching us to love our enemies and seek after peace. He tells us that peacemakers are blessed and seen as sons of God, which magnifies the special relationships we have with Him. Embodying righteousness means to live out godliness rather than just being right. This approach encourages open conversations and empathy, which are crucial for resolving disputes. On a larger scale, peacemakers help their communities by addressing problems and promoting peace, which can lead to healing and unity among people. Being a peacemaker can take courage because it might lead to pushback from those who prefer conflict. Our purpose as peacemakers is to find a balance between standing up for what's right and being open to talking with others who might disagree. To become better peacemakers, we can start by praying and reflecting on our actions, asking God for guidance and a heart that seeks peace. Practicing active listening helps create a respectable environment, and looking for common ground can help us find ways to cooperate. Ultimately, peacemaking is about taking the initiative to address issues and provide solutions, living out the righteousness of God that God calls us to show in our daily lives. Referring back to our analogy of sowing and reaping, farmers knew that the quality of the soil, the amount of sunlight, and the care given to the plants all played significant roles in the harvest. In the same way, our efforts to cultivate righteousness require intentionality and a commitment to put aside conflict and strife. When James speaks of striving for peace, he refers to a state where all conflict ceases, allowing for prosperity on every level, emotional, relational, and spiritual. This stopping conflict doesn't mean ignoring disagreements. This is a peacekeeper mindset. Instead, it involves addressing issues with a desire to bring cooperation and understanding to both parties. It's about bringing our full creativity and effort into our interactions, ensuring that we foster an environment of love and respect for those around us. This means approaching every situation with a mindset that seeks peace and pursues it. That's in Psalm 34:14. It says, "Turn away from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it." By nurturing a spirit of humility and love, we create conditions right for righteousness to flourish. This leads to a more positive and productive atmosphere in our homes and our churches and at work. So how does the idea that righteousness is sown in peace challenge our understanding of how to resolve conflicts and disagreements? Think about this today. See you later.